Peace, family. So I wanted to talk about the way I felt for a long time, and I think now is a good time to express myself and let y'all know what spirit won't let me forget. So we're going to start this series off, and let's talk about a man whose name echoes through every corner of this world, but whose spirit has been buried beneath centuries of lies. Let's talk about Jesus, or Yeshua. Whatever you would like to call him, it's up to you, but the energy is still tied to the same entity. I'm not talking about the Jesus of Rome. I'm not talking about the one hanging on every wall. I'm talking about the rebel, the healer, the soul walker, a man who didn't just speak truth, but a man who became it. You see, he was frequency, a disruptor of an empire, a reflection of the divine masculine rising in love and not war. He broke the laws they made to control. He sat with the broken. He uplifted women. He challenged priests. He spoke to the Creator like it was within him and not above. See, if he was here today, they would label him a threat and a danger to society, a revolutionary figure, just like they did with Simeon Toko. And what did they do? They made you worship his execution instead of his awakening. They dressed his death up in gold, built temples on trauma, and made you praise pain and not the power. Made you praise his trauma and not his transformation. So just ask yourself, why do we wear the weapon that killed him like a trophy? We're trained to celebrate his suffering like it was our salvation, but what if that was the trap? What if he didn't die for us, but he died because of us? What if he didn't die to save you from sin? What if he died because this world couldn't handle the reflection that he held up? Because he showed us who we were, and we rejected it. Because he walked in power, and we walked in fear. What if every time we glorify the cross, we're sending our brother the energy of crucifixion again and again and again? Not freedom, not love, but sorrow, pain, and trauma. You see, energy doesn't die, and time isn't linear. It's looping. It's living. So when you pour all of your prayers into his death, you keep his spirit bound to the moment of betrayal. Not the moments that he healed, not the moments he remembered who he was. You see, I don't believe that he died for our sins. I believe he lived to remind us we were never sinners to begin with. It's like, I don't serve a jealous God. The Creator I walk with is love embodied. No fear, no fire, no eternal damnation, just truth, choice, and vibration. So no, I don't glorify his murder. I won't feed that system in my reverence. I'll send him power, strength, love, and warrior energy. I'm gonna send him the same frequency that it took to walk on water, and not the frequency of his demise. He don't need your tears. He needs you to remember yourself. Because he was not the only begotten son. He was just the mirror. And when you stare into the mirror long enough, that's when you can start to see your own reflection looking back. So what happens when millions pour energy into his death every Sunday, but forget to live his truth every Monday? That's not praise. It's a ritual. And energy is energy. It don't care if you mean well. So maybe it's time to take our power off of the cross and give it back to the one they nailed to it. To feed the living message, not the moment of murder. Because he didn't come here to be remembered as a martyr. He came to remind you who you are. And that deserves our energy. I don't worship Jesus. I walk with him. I don't preach salvation. I practice remembrance. This ain't rebellion. It's reclamation. Satana out. Peace.